Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's council meeting. Would you please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the meeting to order and open the roll call.
Goodell.
Here.
Scholl.
Here.
Rusher.
Here.
Davis.
Here.
And we need a motion to approve the agenda as printed.
Move we approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we need a motion to approve the minutes of the November 2nd, 2015 regular council meeting.
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we need a motion to approve the October treasurer's report. Any questions?
Move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Under communications, anything from the public in attendance this evening? If not, people service monthly report.
I will give the council a rehash since Clint's not here this evening. A couple things on the water side. He wanted to point out that all the hydrants have been flushed for the season. Another thing is they've installed flags and markers on the new hydrants in town to make sure that they're noticeable for snow removal operations. Wastewater side of things, and I can speak to this a little bit because I talked to David Dockstead today. He has on here the digester lid and the metal work has been completed and they're waiting for us to do a walkthrough. I know that David was on site with the contractor on Friday. There is some punch list items that we created, so until final acceptance, we're gonna wanna make sure the punch list items are covered. But there really isn't too much, so you should be able to accept that probably the next meeting or within the next couple meetings. And that's pretty much it for Clint's report.
Any questions?
That was a smooth project.
Well, for a change.
We like smooth projects too.
Under new business, we need a motion to approve the fiscal year 2013-2014 City of Humboldt Urban Renewal Report and authorize the city clerk to submit the report to the Iowa Department of Management.
That is just, this report, which is 46 pages, is mostly just a summary of our TIF area activity for the last fiscal year, and the years around on the agenda should be 14, 15.
That's what I thought, but
But there are 5 urban renewal areas in Humboldt: the north side urban renewal area, the south residential, the southwest, the central business district, and the northwest, which is just Precision Tank. The north side urban renewal area took in revenues of $488,168 last year. And then the expenditures included $38,439 in TIF rebates, and the rebates are going to Humboldt Red Power, Syntex, Jetco, AP Air, Baumgars, and Precision Tank in that urban renewal area. And then note payments totaled $425,635 in that area. The south residential urban renewal area includes the areas where Riverview Heights and Eagle Ridge are. Revenues in that area this year were $293,276, and expenditures were $166,854. And that was mainly note payments for the Eagle Ridge project and also the LMI transfer. We have to take part of the money we get from that area and put it in a fund for the low and moderate income projects. The southwest urban renewal area is basically the area where high capacity is located, and revenues were $28,097 and expenditures were $26,692, and that was the high capacity TIF rebate. The central business district urban renewal area, the revenues were $68,395 and expenditures were $134,012. There are 2 rebates in this area. Anderson and Company and Tony Christensen, both in the new building on the corner down there, and those totaled about $16,000, and note payments totaled about $118,000 in that area. And then the northwest urban renewal area, like I said, is Precision Tank, and we don't have any revenues or expenditures yet in that area till this next fiscal year is when their rebate starts. So that is the, in a nutshell, for the urban renewal area. Any questions on any? Okay,
Need a motion?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we need a motion to approve a request from the Humboldt, Dakota City Chamber of Commerce for a street closings and assistance with the lighted holiday parade on Saturday, November 21st, 2015, this weekend.
and this was in the packets, it's just the normal, I think they're coming from Dakota City down to Humboldt. Or are they going the other way?
I think they're going to Humboldt, to Dakota City.
And there will be
I
a
think.
tree lighting in the park
Yeah.
downtown beforehand
Finch,
at
Pleasant.
5:30, I believe, that evening. So that should be
Yeah.
kind of neat.
Move approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next up, a request to discuss the city administrator search process.
Just so you guys know, I did get involved in this a little bit. We have the committee that's meeting with the interview candidates this Thursday. Starts at 10 o'clock. There are 5 candidates that are being interviewed. The original committee consisted of John, Daryl, Gloria, and myself. Dan thought it would be wise, with the mayor coming on board, that he be involved in the committee. Daryl and I discussed it a little bit earlier today, and to see if he would relinquish his spot on the committee so Dan could participate. And so the committee would be Dan, John, Gloria, and myself. I think that is prudent. The mayor does have the most involvement with the city administrator and should be involved in that process from the beginning. So what the objective is of these interviews that are gonna happen on Thursday, we're going to be able to narrow it down to 1 to 3 candidates and then come back and have the full council participate in the interviews on the second interview. That's kind of the objective that we have here. So if the council approves of that idea, I would suggest making the change from Daryl to John to be part of the committee this Thursday.
Daryl to Dan.
Or Daryl to Dan, excuse
No,
me, thank
that's-
you.
that's
Yes,
the-
from Daryl to Dan.
Yeah,
Do we need a motion for that?
I would suggest that you guys do.
I make a motion that we, if, as long as it's okay with Daryl, that we put the incoming mayor on
You're okay
the
with
committee.
Sure, I'm fine.
yeah.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Under ordinances, we need a motion to approve the final reading of the following proposed ordinance. An ordinance amending the code of ordinances of the city of Humboldt, Iowa by amending chapter 165, section 16 pertaining to zoning regulations, administration, and enforcement fees, and to direct the city clerk to publish the aforementioned ordinance as ordinance number 2015-10.
This is just the third reading of that ordinance that I believe doubles building permit fees if the applicant fails to
To file on time.
file on
Before
a
they
timely
start.
manner.
Yeah. So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote?
Goodell,
Aye.
Scholl,
Aye.
Rusher,
Aye.
Davis.
And the extra money would just go back in the general fund, or
Mhm.
just?
Yeah, because building
Is it-
permit fees is a separate line item on our budget.
So isn't that kind of what Fort Dodge did or something with their extra fees? They gave it to the food pantry, or they're
Oh,
doing
I don't
something,
know that our
something with
fees are
their
gonna be
monies or
enough
something.
to-
Well, I just, maybe beyond, it might just something, I just didn't know if it was. You know, depends on how many, I think Boomy's got 2 or 3 right now, he said, anyway, that are, he was kind of hoping this would pass because they're delinquent, they still haven't filed their papers and stuff yet anyway, so we'll keep an eye on it. That's the last of our scheduled items. Bill, anything?
Sure. I did let staff know when I anticipate being in town between now and the Thanksgiving holiday. I'll do the same with the council too, just so you know. So I will be here a little bit, on Wednesday for a few hours. I'll be in the area in the afternoon. I'm gonna check in, make sure everything's okay. I'll be here all day Thursday this week with the interviews. I plan on being in next Monday in the morning and next Wednesday, early morning to early afternoon. And I let staff know that if anything does come up, and I'm letting you guys know as well, please email me, call me. I can move things around in my schedule to be here if need be, or be able to answer any questions. I will try to make myself as available as possible. Like we talked about, I'm envisioning this is gonna be 20 hours a week. Sometimes there's gonna be other weeks where I know I need to step it up a little bit. So I'll be most efficient with this and make sure I'm communicating well.
Appreciate that.
And that's really all I have right now.
Gloria?
Nope, just a reminder that our offices will be closed on Thanksgiving and Friday after Thanksgiving. So, all the, Thursday garbage will be picked up on Wednesday that week.
And Fridays too.
The other, yeah. If there isn't,
If there
there's
isn't.
not a normal schedule for Friday.
Okay.
These are more businesses, I think,
Yeah.
than anything for
Okay.
the dumpsters and stuff, so.
Yep.
Okay. Darryl?
No, I know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Joel?
I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything.
With that then, we need a motion to schedule Monday, December 7th, 2015 at 5:30 PM as a date and time for the next regular meeting of the Humboldt City Council to adjourn this session at 5:41.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you and good night.